Okay, I hate this.
Welcome, group.
How long could it record for?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out. If you see it stop, just let us know.
Alright.
I don't know if I'm gonna sleep either.
Okay, so the problem at hand that we're trying to fix is childhood obesity. I don't know how to start this.
What's the agenda looking like?
The agenda.
Like how serious is the issue? Like that's what you're trying to say? Like how serious is it?
Basically.
And some
And like how to some solutions to fix it. Right now it's like a really big issue in the White House. Michelle Obama is like really big on childhood health and stuff like that. So that's why we chose that topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like for example, Nickelodeon. You guys watch Nickelodeon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like usually, like Michelle Obama, like she has like a campaign to like support child obesity and stuff like that. And I think they have like a program. Get out, go out and play, whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
They're not Disney Channel.
And like this
Yeah, I know. I watch all of those channels. So.
yeah, and like some kids have to go to like DC, Washington DC, and I don't know, go play with the first lady and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's also good because so many kids nowadays just want to play video games and stay inside, and that also would be a leading factor to childhood obesity. So I feel going out and playing
But
is a
that could
great
also be
alternative.
beneficial too, because like for example, right, look how the Wii Fit.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying a lot of
You
kids
have to
play
play
Mario
a lot.
Kart instead of, you know what I mean, stuff like
shooting
that.
games and-
I mean, that is a good alternative also for kids, but I'm saying a lot of kids do play video games, so I think it's good to get out and get some fresh air every once in a while.
But like this is where the parents come in now. I mean, like the parents can at least try to like encourage their kid to like play like fitness games,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to live a healthy lifestyle and set an example. Like for example, like if you tell a kid, don't eat like hamburgers or fries, like don't go like the next minute and go to McDonald's and do exactly the opposite of what you just said. You know,
Mm-hmm.
did you set a good example and at least like try to be in control of their children?
So you're saying like it
Nutrition.
starts like with the parents. The parents
Yeah,
have
the
a big
parents is
part.
like the most important like aspect of the child obesity because like like they're in control.
Mhm.
Basically with the food, what to do and all stuff like that.
I agree, but like at the same time, parents like are not caring as much anymore. That's why kids are like
You know
there's
what I
more
mean?
childhood
Yeah.
obesity. Like parents don't really like tell their kids what to do anymore. They're just like, oh, do whatever you want. That's why like
Or like for me, I was really active and stuff in school, and I remember rather than going home, sitting down, and having family dinner, it was go to school, go to tennis practice, go to musical, and hit McDonald's on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time it was time for me to go home, it was 10 o'clock at night every night. So yeah, I think it definitely starts with the parents and also school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I read
that's
something
cool.
here that has like publicly after school programs for kids that they're mandatory in California now.
Good.
It's like 5 days a week, 3 hours a day after every day, and that adds up to like 90 some extra school days after you add it with every 3 hours after every day. So
Wow.
I mean, in
And-
California, that's only in California though, so they have that program set up there.
I know
Which is
even my
pretty
high
good.
school started cutting down on gym classes. We would only have 2 a week,
Yeah.
and it used to be we had gym class.
But this is
Every
like for
single
like
day.
the lowest younger kids, like elementary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school becomes like their own decision if they want to stay after school.
I think
Yeah,
that's
like
good because
stuff like
the
that.
younger you intervene, like the more
Yeah,
they're
they
like
have
gonna
a
want to
mandatory
like
3 hours
Yeah.
after every day of the week,
Yeah.
which is pretty good there.
I mean, like the school should also like implement like policy to give kids healthy lunches, like if that is possible. Because like if the parents is not like working as hard as they should to make their kids healthy, like the school should be the second
They should be providing healthier lunches. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, like my high school, like we had like pizza, tater tots, like chicken, like
Yeah.
fried chicken, like it was
Pretzels
bad.
and cheese.
Yeah.
Like we
And
had sweet treats or like these
Like a
huge
snack
cookies.
bar and
Yeah.
just, like,
Mhm.
everyone's
As opposed to saying like a salad or fruit, stuff like that, and even offering breakfast, things like that.
And they're
So-
like vending machines. You guys have those? It had like Pepsi in it, like
Mhm.
Exactly.
No, we didn't have
tons
any
of
soda.
junk food.
So that's like I guess that's the problem is it needs to start somewhere where we need to figure out where to intervene, where's the best place to intervene.
I think school is the best place.
Schooling, and then even maybe even the schools could let's just write some of this stuff down. start at the schools,
Send home like notices to
send
parents.
home letters
like,
about how important health is,
in their
and
after
things
school
like that.
programs or
like a bunch of like healthy food like recipes. And
After school programs.
Yeah, after the school program will definitely work because like majority like the time like kids spend during the day is like at school, and after school,
they're
well,
still with their friends. So.
yeah, I mean they can still do something else. So the after school activity does definitely help, to keep them active.
Mm.
And then the fact that it's mandatory, it's like
Yeah.
it's a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I think that's a good idea. Like yeah, schools have gym class, but like my gym class was a joke. Like
Obviously,
you didn't have to
like,
do
you have
anything.
the
Well,
kids
how
that just
old were you
stood
guys
there.
when you started taking a health class? When did that start for you?
I think
12. I mean,
Really?
basically, I started being active, like physically active, like since
But not only that, I'm talking about eating healthy, knowing when to take care of your body, how to take care of yourself,
I was gonna
health
say,
class
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Seventh grade.
Even something as simple as like
8th grade.
learning to shave, stuff like that. Everyone had that health class,
Oh.
but mine was not until almost 8th or 9th grade.
yeah, I started like 7th grade and I had it.
So I feel like maybe
Every
if
year.
schools started at a younger age, teaching kids how to eat healthy,
Mm-hmm.
things like that, because I know I didn't, like I said, I didn't have that until I was a lot older.
I didn't even have like a class like that. I never learned about like food or day. I always just learned about like
Yeah, it's like this.
So like diet,
STDs. Yeah, basically. I
so
learned about
diet
that
and
every year.
nutrition classes at
Mhm.
at a younger age.
Exactly.
So the problem is that kids aren't learning about this until later on when
Yeah, they don't really care.
yeah. Ah.
Okay.
The camera's funny.
I know it's weird.
Okay, so some solutions that we've come up with so far, were starting at the schools, having healthier lunches, like making it mandatory that they stay within like the same caloric intake maybe.
Yeah,
So it's not like every once in a while, yeah, have pizza,
Mhm.
sure, but
like Fridays or something
Yeah.
like a special day.
yeah, and then sending a letter home to the parents
Mm-hmm.
about nutrition and how important it is to get your kid active.
Exactly.
I also read something here about schools adopting zoning policies that restrict fast food restaurants to be like around a near school or public playground within like 5 or 6 miles.
Oh wow,
So
that's
schools
good.
are starting to
Yeah, I had a
adopt that,
McDonald's
so
right
they
across the street from my high
Yeah,
school.
See,
me
that's,
too.
like,
Kids would
yeah.
walk there like after school.
That's
then
interesting.
Some schools
Zoning
are
rules, you
adopting
said?
zoning policies that restrict fast food restaurants in public playgrounds to be close around them, which I thought was a good idea.
You said like at least 5 to 6 miles
Yeah.
away.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just, they said
Yeah.
like a couple miles.
Wow,
So they can't
Playgrounds.
walk to it, basically.
Yeah.
that's a good idea also
I know.
to have it not be that close to schools and playgrounds.
Yeah.
And I read like the Obama administration is like trying to get rid of like Pepsi and French fries and like chocolate like in the schools.
Yeah.
So they're actually like doing something about it. I think they did it in a bunch of schools, but I'm not sure where.
Okay, so do we have to come up with one specific solution?
I
Like
think
what we think
Yeah,
is the
I think
best?
so.
we have to agree
Yeah.
on one and like how to implement it.
Okay, so let's go through with all of the ideas that we have and pros and cons, I
Mhm.
guess, of each for the brainstorming. Evaluating each possible solution. Step 3 of PMOPs. Okay. So, healthier lunches. What do you think would be positive and negative about that? I know healthier food is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lunch is more expensive.
And kids might not like it. They might just throw it in the trash. Man.
And kids will just start bringing their own
But I mean,
lunches,
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah, but
or wasting food.
Because if they don't know what it is, they're not going to want to eat it, especially the younger kids.
So you've got to find a way to make it healthy and
Delicious.
Tasteful.
tasty and something that a kid's gonna want to eat. Like
Exactly.
kids want to eat chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you make that healthy?
Like for example, like they have this advertisement, like vitamins, like they have the gummy worm vitamins or something like that. So
Mhm.
like that
Awesome.
could work.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
really cool.
Mhm.
I saw the commercial.
Yeah, because we had those gross Flintstone ones. And
Yeah,
then when I
yeah.
got, oh, they were horrible. And then when we got older, it was like chocolate flavored vitamins. It's like, oh man. Okay, so some of the negative effects for their healthy lunches would be it's more expensive. Kids are gonna waste food. Not gonna want to eat as much at the school and want to bring their own lunches, or just wait until they get home and
Mhm.
pig out. But what are some good things about it?
The kids who want to eat it, they'll be definitely healthier.
Yeah.
definitely healthier.
It'll probably give them more energy since it's better food for them. They won't like
Yeah.
crash.
And if they're like getting on the same like level of eating it every 5 days, 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
like the school, right? Like should implement like a reward system. like for kids who are eating healthy, like give them reward, like some way to like encourage other kids to eat healthy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like even like something
it
as
can't be
stupid as
like-
like a sticker, and
it
then
can't
once
be
you get
like-
so many stickers, you get
Yeah,
It'd be hard
I
to
don't
determine like who's eating healthy. 'Cause
Yeah, you
do
can't
it
go
in
around
weight
to every
loss.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you
Because,
definitely
like,
couldn't do weight loss.
I mean, like,
Exactly.
Elementary school.
I mean, elementary school, like, they, like, eat in their classroom or whatever. Like, they eat with their table, so you can do that. But
I mean,
I don't know about high
I
school.
don't know how you would determine how
I
healthy.
know,
they are.
yeah. Like, it's brainstorming.
Still-
No,
Well, I
it's a
think we
good idea,
definitely need
no.
to focus on definitely elementary
Yeah.
schools where this is all going to take place.
True.
Okay, so healthier lunches, we have that done. Some letters to parents.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think of some good things about that.
The parents should be informed about.
More informed.
About what? Like,
The letters, like if we send a letter home talking about how important it is for parents to make sure, even if they have a family dinner every night, and make sure that everyone's eating dinner together,
exactly.
stuff like that. It'll bring families together. But I think a negative thing about it would be parents would definitely be offended.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The
Um,
school's, like, trying to tell them what to do.
Yeah, how to like raise their kids. Yeah.
yeah, someone like I could see a lot of angry moms coming,
Oh, yeah.
To the school,
PTA meetings.
acting like very upset that like school thinks they don't know what they're doing. But I think it should be more about in school than so much with the parents. Maybe even send a letter to the parents letting them know what the school's doing,
Exactly.
as opposed to telling them to
what
do it.
to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just send a letter to the parents saying, just to let you know, the school's going to be providing healthier lunches now. We're no longer allowing, like, even on Valentine's Day, stuff like that, we're no longer allowing the kids to bring in candy,
Mhm. Or, like,
things
birthdays
like
and
that.
stuff. And they could be like, we encourage you to do the same or whatever
Yeah.
at home.
Encouragement letter. And then after school programs. Another thing that's probably going to cost money.
Yeah.
A lot of
But it'll get the kids more involved.
Definitely the best form of exercise for
Mhm.
elementary kids.
Yeah.
And by the time they get home, it'll be dinner time, so they won't be snacking until then.
Yeah. Won't get home till later.
The fact that it's mandatory of a choice,
Yeah.
No, these after school activities that you read about, was it elementary school or was it high school?
only elementary mandatory. 3 hour a day. It's equivalent to 90 extra school days a year, which is a lot. But
So these kids only have 3 hour days.
no, like the 3 hour after.
3 hours after.
After
That's
school.
I feel like it's
lot.
a really
Yeah,
long
that's a lot.
time for a little kid because they're not going to be even
They're
getting
crash.
home until like 8.
Yeah.
And I used to go to bed at 9. You
Well,
know
I mean,
what I mean?
elementary school gets out at what?
Oh, they get a
Two.
little
They get out later, don't they?
Wait.
I don't think so.
My high school got out at 2:45, and then the
Oh, yeah, my-
elementary school got out at like 3:45.
Did they go earlier then, or did they?
They went an hour later. We went earlier because we were older.
Yeah, ours was the same way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So maybe if we even cut that down to like an hour and a half after. But then you'd also have to think of how these kids are going to get home. Are they going to have a busing system that stays after,
Yeah,
things
I
like
guess
that? Or
so.
are parents going to have to pick them up?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends though. Like, I mean, some parents might pick them up, like some, and then the other might
Yeah.
take the bus.
I think that's I think that's a big step. The whole after school program, that's going to take a long time to put into effect.
Mhm.
To get everyone on board, to find a busing system, things
Yeah,
like
so
that.
like it costs a lot of money, a lot of time, and it is effective, but like there's a cost to it.
I think it would take a while to implement. So I think for like short term effects or to put it into effect within the next year, I don't think that would be
Mm-mm.
like I don't think that would
I
happen.
think that'd be the most effective, but that would take the longest to do.
Yeah. So that would definitely have to be like in the long run,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe bring it up at board meetings, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Zoning rules, that'd be another thing that would be in the long run, but definitely would need to be brought up too, because that would have to go to like government
Yeah.
and everything like that.
You can
That'd
have
have to
rules
be-
against like McDonald's and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and lobbying.
because there's already
like,
there's like I
McDonald's might
said,
be lobbying like stuff like that. So
yeah, and there's already so many fast food restaurants that are near schools.
Yeah.
Those would have to be torn down, and
It would ruin businesses.
so
Still,
I think that would be.
pretty good idea not to have.
Oh
those
yeah,
Fast food right across.
I know.
the
I've never
street.
heard of that. That's such a good idea. But that would definitely be, like I said, another long run. Does everyone agree with that?
Mhm.
yeah, that'll be a long effort.
And what's the other thing? Making sure that there's no more of those unhealthy snacks and vending machines.
Yeah. And then like health class and stuff. nutrition class.
And then younger nutrition classes. So out of the short-term ones, healthier lunches, letters to parents, healthier snacks and vending machines. Do you think we could put in healthier lunches and snacks in the same category?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just healthier food provided at
In
school.
general,
Okay,
I don't
so
think that would take very long to put into effect.
so healthier foods, younger nutrition classes, and letters to parents. Which one do you think would be the best one that we could implement in not such a long time, and like the most efficient
I would
with
say-
cost and effective?
I would say like parents because like basically I don't know how to say this the parents are more in control, right? I mean they tell their kids exactly what to do, what to eat, and how to behave. So
But didn't we say that the letter to the parents it's gonna make them mad, and the letter that we would send to them would be one
to
encouraging.
encourage them. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and like telling them what the school is going to do. So the school would have to do something first before they send the letters out.
So I guess the letter would go along.
With like the lunches.
The letter's gonna even if we did healthier lunches, still send a letter to the parents saying this is what the school's
what's in
doing.
the
We
lunch,
encourage,
and this
yeah.
are like the ingredients we're gonna use.
Like we encourage you to jump on board. Let us know if your kid has any, I don't know, allergies.
Allergies.
Yeah, something like that. And then even if we had a nutrition class, because I know a lot of parents would want to know what kind of classes their kids are taking, a
Mhm.
letter would be sent home to them as well for that.
Exactly.
So definitely a letter, no matter what. Just an encouragement letter, because we don't want mad parents coming to the school board.
That'd be bad.
So free the lunches and the letter.
Those go hand in hand.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or the nutrition classes. With that, we would have to find a teacher.
Yeah, I feel like that would come a little bit later.
I would say the nutrition class will come over
May I have your attention, please? The Petite and Paternal libraries will be closing in 30 minutes. The extended study hour areas are located both on the first floor of Central and West Petite.
I thought it was like a
Canal.
bonfire. I was like,
Ground
welcome
floor.
to, welcome to Pitt
Those areas
University. Yeah.
remain open
How long have we been
while
doing
continuing
this?
tonight.
17 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, I lost my thoughts. no.
Tell me about the nutrition class.
Oh yeah. Just because a kid is being taught how to eat, what food to eat, how to eat it, doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna do it. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think that'll actually work.
I mean, I think it would definitely work in the sense that if someone told me, if you don't eat this, you're gonna look like this
Mm-hmm.
at a
When you're
younger
a young
age, I would
age,
be like,
definitely.
okay, maybe I should opt for an apple instead of Doritos. I feel like any young kid would kind of grasp that concept.
And not legit this is how you read a nutrition label. I don't think
Yeah,
you have
no.
to
Still,
that
taste
These
is
are kids we're
everything.
talking about. Do
They
not.
want candy. They want everything.
These
sweet.
are kids we're talking about. It's not like the moment they hear what you're saying, you're just gonna do it all of a sudden.
No, I agree, but I also think that if I would have learned it prior to the 9th grade, I probably would have eaten healthier when I was a little kid. When my mom was like, hey, let's go to McDonald's, what do you want? I probably would have said a fruit and yogurt parfait instead of nuggets. You know what I mean? I feel like,
And
I don't know.
I feel like in the nutrition classes they can have like a cooking day or something where
Yeah,
you
you can make it
you can
fun.
you can have animal you can make it into an animal or something so it makes it fun for them.
For the little kid to learn
You know
how
what I
to
mean?
even be now you can go home and show your mom how you learn how to make such and such, and it's healthy, everything like that. I mean, I know they're doing it right now. There's a TV show, I don't remember what it's called, where this chef goes in. He's on the Food Network all the time, and he goes in and shows even the people in the kitchens of elementary schools how to cook and how to make things healthier, and shows the kids how to make fun things with an apple and stuff like that. Or even doing have you ever had ants on a log
I was
when you
gonna
were
say
younger?
that.
It's like celery and a little bit of peanut butter and raisins as opposed to potato chips, and it looks fun. You know what I mean?
Hands on.
Yeah, ants on a log. But I guess I do agree with you though, saying that it wouldn't be implemented as much as just forcing the kids to eat healthy foods when they're at school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I agree with you in that sense. But I do think it would work, but I don't think it would work as much as the healthier lunches.
I think it would work better if they knew what they why they were eating it instead of just giving it to them and be this is what you have to eat.
Exactly.
Because when my parents gave me vegetables and was eat this, I'm like,
No.
no.
So basically you guys are trying to say the nutrition class and the healthy lunch and the letter kind of go hand in hand, right? Because the nutrition class tells them exactly why they're eating a healthy lunch, and
Tells them why they should eat it,
Yeah.
and then provide it for them, and then let the parents know what the school's doing.
exactly.
And
So
then
like they
give
kind of go
them
hand in hand.
class, eating, and then let the parents know.
Yeah.
So we can do all
That's
three of
it.
those, you think?
Yeah.
I think so.
So class provided. We can. It doesn't even have to be every day. It can be like one
Once
day
a
a week.
week.
It's like,
Mhm.
okay, well now we're gonna go down to the cafeteria and learn how to make a salad
Yeah.
or something like that.
'Cause I remember art class was like once a week. Like you can
Yeah.
have like a cooking class like once a week.
Once a week on diet, nutrition, and healthy activity. Or no, that would be gym class.
Mm.
That would just be gym. Okay, and healthier lunches provided. And healthier snacks in the vending machines.
Yeah. Or potato chips.
So that would, like we also said, like not allowing, like when we send the letter home to the parents, what should that all include?
Like how to like what they're teaching the kids, like what food they're giving the kids, and
What they're giving them.
Just like tips, like
yeah,
um.
like showing them the benefits, like explaining to them like the benefits,
So what they're giving them, why they're giving it to them.
and the benefit of it, and because
Yeah.
if the parents like see like how much like this is gonna benefit their kids, they
Even
might
in
try.
the long run, yeah.
They might try to like do it too
Yeah.
because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Maybe even like fun tips, like go for a ride with your or bike ride with your kid today
Yeah.
or something. Like
And then also, we can tell them things that we don't want their kids bringing into the school.
mm-hmm.
So saying, like I said, like on Valentine's Day, like don't bring in candy. For
Mhm.
birthday parties, don't bring in a cake. Things
Yeah.
like that. I mean, we weren't allowed to do that. We weren't allowed to do that.
what?
Really?
You
Right.
guys
We weren't allowed
ever
to bring
to
candy
bring
or anything.
birthday cakes to
No.
school?
We brought cupcakes.
Wow.
We were allowed in elementary school, but once we hit high school, they implemented, like, we started doing this, like, where you weren't allowed.
High school is
To bring in
free for
candy.
all.
Yeah.
You can order food to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Really?
No, we weren't
Oh, we weren't
allowed.
allowed to do
You
that.
could leave campus or.
Really?
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to leave campus
Mhm.
without like
We weren't allowed to
signing
bring-
ourselves out or like getting signed out.
We weren't allowed to bring candy or anything like that to pass out for the whole class. We weren't allowed to do that. We were in elementary school. And
Yeah.
Realized how fat
How about
everyone
middle
was.
school? Like, did you guys ever go to middle school?
Yeah.
I mean, I never learned anything in middle school, so like, I came here when I was like in 8th grade, so I don't know exactly how middle school worked here.
Yeah, it was like
My middle school was 7th and 8th grade.
mine was 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yes.
See, they wanted to do that, but then we like talked. I remember the board school meeting or school board meeting, and it was like 6th graders should not be hearing some things that 8th graders are saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty bad. We're getting off topic,
Yeah, very.
but anyway, what they can and can't bring to school, and yeah. So what we came up with so far was provide a class at least once a week on diet and nutrition. The school should provide healthier lunches and healthier snacks and vending machines, and the lunches should stay under a certain caloric intake and like trans fats, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like one day a week they can have like pizza or something fun, but
Or like
still
ice cream.
but
yeah.
still healthy, yeah.
Mhm.
And then a letter to the parents addressing what the school's going to be giving their kids, why they're giving it to them, and the benefits of it. Some fun tips for them to do with their kids about cooking and being active, and what they can and can't bring to school.
Right.
Looks like we came up with a solution.
Yay.
Everyone agree?
Yeah, I agree with it.
Are there any
Yeah, another mission
discrepancies?
is like that cost is like very efficient too, because like I mean all you have to do is pay for the teacher, and I mean since
Yeah.
Even the gym teacher knows what they're talking
Yeah.
about when it
Yeah.
comes to nutrition, so they could even do that.
yeah
hand in
in
hand.
terms of the lunch, I mean the government is the one who provide the lunch, so like I don't know if it's free, but I mean the tax.
I mean, I had to pay for school lunches.
Yeah, it was like $2.
Yeah.
I mean, so like I mean because I heard you say like healthy food costs a lot more, so like I mean but
So
it's
the
still
prices of lunches might rise, but
but it's still efficient and very effective too. So like the cost, like the benefit outweigh the cost.
mhm,
Yeah. No,
I
exactly.
agreed. Cool.
Good deal.
Okay,
Done?
meeting adjourned, I guess.
Job group.
Yay.